Welcome to the channel, 831 Avo, live in Watsonville, California, El Capulín Nursery. Looking to replenish some of my own inventory, restock up on some gems. And then again, let me show you, I poach top performers. So let me show you the table. See, that's the table. They're all about that height, but then look at that one. Well over a foot above the rest of them. Let me show you. This one's another good performer right here too, probably second to this one. So this is what I mean. If you have the opportunity to look at 100 trees, look for the ones that are showing you something. And let me show you what I look for. I look for, number one, I look for the bark. Grow your own avocados looking good. Yeah, this one right here. So yeah, this is my first criteria. I'm looking at the rootstock and I'm looking that there's no major injuries. There was something right here. It might have been a limb. It's calloused over well though. Next criteria, moving up, I'm moving to the graft union. I don't want any powdery mildew stuff. I want a clean graft union, and here we have one. And then I keep climbing, and again, no damage. I don't want the bark to have been stripped. I want it all there. And this is a very nice one. And again, it's showing me something. It's showing me growth. Okay, other ones, probably look, this one's showing me fruit. So this one's getting hung up, growing fruit. Not ideal. I've killed the gem in a 5. The internet says if you force the 5 to hold fruit, it'll fruit itself to death. I can confirm that. I had to see it through. I don't just believe what I read on the internet. So yeah, this one's almost there, but look, this one compared to that one, you see? So that's already letting you know that the rootstock is behaving well. Not just well, super performing. And you want the super performers. When you get trees from me, when you ask me to plant your tree, that's what you're gonna get. I shop all the local nurseries. You've let a gem fruit itself to death. Yep, I had to see it through. I always like to cross-reference. Again, always checking multiple sources and then seeing it through myself. That's the only way to truly find out. Again, I'm loving this journey. Thank you everyone for the support. But yeah, I want to see how they behave. I need to learn it myself. And that's what you need to do. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't get all overly invested in one tree. Go with this. Go keep several. Keep a collection, and you'll know once you catch the bug. You'll know. Once you catch the avocado bug, it's on. You're shopping. You're flipping trees. You'll see. See. Saludos. Winner of the first annual Gem Avocado tree. Congrats. Hope your tree is doing well. It's Avato Loco. Yeah, bro, this will drive you crazy. It will consume you. But it's a good hobby. Because at the end of the day, we may go, but the trees are gonna stay. And that's what I hope. My trees are gonna hopefully outlive me. Elton Vlogs, thank you for tuning in. Let us know where you're growing. But yeah, right now our champion is Gem. Our local champion is Gem, has been doing really well. If you're a beginner, go with Gem all the way. It's self-fruitful. Self-fruitful, I would say almost A and B, but if you drop a B in there for sure, it's gonna help. But I rather double up on 2 self-fruitful A's than to go A, B. Again, what's another one? Gwen. Gwen's another one. And again, they're so close. The spelling is so close. Gwen and Gem. But again, Gem first. And then Gwen is like a delicacy. It's really good too, but the tree behaves, I would say it's a little bit more susceptible to fruiting itself to death. Even flowering can sometimes set it back. So I'm not even playing around with Gwens and 5s. I'm taking off the flower. I'm relieving it of its duty. I want vegetative growth. JL138, thank you. So yeah, once again, this is El Capuli Nursery. 5's filtered light in a hoop tunnel. All right, look at, see, this is Gwen. You may use it to sell the tree, but I would take it off. Again, I keep 1 or 2 fruit, especially when I'm at the retail nursery on the sales floor. I'll keep a couple trees with some fruit just to show how highly precocious they are. They'll really want to set fruit. Gwen, Gem, and Lamb, which they don't have lambs and 5s right now. It's just Gwens and Gems, and then Stewart. I would shy away from Stewart. I haven't seen much production. I don't know if they require heat, but the thin skins locally in the Monterey Bay, 831 Northern Central Coast, they're a little tricky. They're a little tricky. They'll want to tear at the nub. They'll like the skin will rip and drop. Giveaway 31 Fausto Bautista. Hey, thank you for reaching out. I have your info. Ya sabes, I'm dialed in. We're locked in, bro. When I do my SoCal run, pit stop, bro. Okay, but yeah, right now I'm shopping for myself. I want to, they'll speak to you. They'll speak to you. They'll show you something. Look at this right here, this one. Height and then opened up. So versus all the other ones, the tree line, then until you run into this one, bam. That's a good one. And no fruit. So that's why it's been able to focus its growth vegetatively wise. Holding fruit or bloom, again, Gwens and Gems will really want to do it. Chile de Garcia, the reed is another excellent one. Yep, the reed is another one. Those are big cannonballs. Big cannonballs, Guatemalan. That's another highly precocious. It'll really want to set fruit. Yep, reed's a good one. Thank you for your input, Chile de Garcia. But yeah, I'm always shopping. I've been planting a lot for other people, and so it's time to restock for myself. But I'm always staging in my backyard. Again, that one's looking good too. But again, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one's the biggest one. Check out the tree line. And then bam, that one I would say a foot. It's leading easily by a foot. And there's others, there's several of them, even over out here on this other table. But yeah, that right there, the rootstock is telling you that it's liking it, that it's growing. There's probably a good root vast system in the can. How much are these? $40. So he sells them to me for $35, but I think the general public, 40 or 45. You might want to call in, or I'll ask right now and then post in the comment section. But yeah, come check them out. Come check them out. Again, there's Clono. Hass on VC 207. If I remember that correctly, but that ends up being day. So Hass on day Clono rootstock. And then they have Reed on Dusa and Zutano on Borchard. And those are gonna be out of this tunnel out in the main sun out there. But yeah, I'm shopping for smaller trees. But yeah, come out, Watsonville, California. Before I even started on this journey, I didn't even know we were going to be showing up for like the avocado community like that. But these are like the mini growing grounds for the Northern California area for sure. Northern Central Coast and then Northern California. Yeah. Yeah, Gwen's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be like a connoisseur type, like it acts some type of way for sure. Yeah, and then that's why they say that gem is definitely a Gwen improvement. So I would go with the gem. High heat areas, I would go with the gem for sure. Gwen's a little tricky again. I've seen them die back even from flower. So just be careful with your Gwen. You could baby it, half shade maybe, but I would go with the gem. If I'm at high heat, I'm going with the gem. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Grow your own avocados. I saw your Hawaiian fruit haul. Congrats. I did so up the street right here was Bobcat Ridge avocados, and they had some fruit. They had Edinger, JB, Jan Boyce, Haas, and the gem. They ran out of the gem. I still have some gem from last week, but it is now gem season here in the Monterey Bay, Northern Central Coast 831. We're harvesting gem here locally. Yeah, and again, that's Ken from Bobcat Ridge Avocados at the Corralitos Farmers and Gardeners Market. Check it out. Check it out for sure. Local Gwen. I'm sorry, local gem. Gilogli? Check out the Gilogli. So the Gilogli right here is showing a little something. That's cool. All right. So thank you everyone for tuning in. This is just a quick little video. I'm shopping. Just thought I'd bring you guys along. Aquí te espero 831 for sure, bro. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you, Grow Your Own Avocados, Elton Vlogs, JL138, Fausto Bautista, Chile de Garcia. Thanks once again. Peace.